Hey, I'm going to give a quick demonstration of the doorbell I've come up with for Halloween. So, here we are. This is the front door. It's dark right now, as you can see. We've got the watch cat on the way. So, we pretend we're trick-or-treaters walking up to the door, see the doorbell, ring the doorbell, and... oh, we get a thunderstrike. So I'm going to turn off the flash here so you can see what else is going on. I'm going to hit that doorbell again, and I'm not sure if you can see, but we've got a strobe that goes off here. So one more time. So we got a nice little sound effect from our speaker hidden up here, and our doorbell that activates the speaker and the strobe. Very exciting. So I've come inside here to show you kind of the inner workings of it. This is the other side of the door. We've got the wires, one for the speakers and one for the doorbell coming down. And the doorbell speaker goes into this guy, which is sitting here. We've got the doorbell contacts over here on the left, and then over on the right we've got the circuit that drives the strobe light, which is sitting over here underneath the cat. So the strobe light is connected through this extension cord here, which has been modified. We've thrown a fuse in it, and then here it branches off and connects to our breadboard through these banana plugs. So that relay in the middle is triggered by the COM port on the PC, and whenever that COM port sends a high voltage to the ready to send pins, that triggers the relay, which in turn starts the strobe light. So similarly, over here where the doorbell plugs are connected, these guys just connect to the carrier signal and a high voltage pin on the COM port, which is all the way down here, so this guy. And what that does is whenever you close that contact, it sends a high voltage to the carrier detect, and the computer here running custom code waits for that carrier detect signal. When it gets that carrier detect, it plays the wave file, which goes down this very long audio cable and to our speaker outside, and then at the same time it also pushes that ready to send signal, which triggers the relay. So I'll give a full demonstration of the software here in a bit, but that's the basics of it. Hey, I thought I would take this opportunity to give a quick overview of the custom code that controls the doorbell. So this is what the interface looks like. It's very straightforward. You can pick any wave file that you'd like to play up here at the top. So first I'm going to go grab the thunder sound that I've been using here. So once we have that selected, we need to figure out which port the button switch sensor and the strobe light are driven from. So right now there's nothing in the list, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh that list. It's going to scan for COM ports, and here we found the USB COM port. We also have the built-in one on the motherboard available here, but that one's not connected. So since it's on the USB, I'm going to go ahead and say that guy there, and it tells us little status updates here about what's going on, saying that which file we picked for this sound here. So that is all the setup required. I'm going to go ahead and hit start here. So it gives us a little analysis. It tells us which port we're going to open and the sequence for the strobe light whenever it detects activation. So it says it's going to turn it on 0 milliseconds after sensing the button press. Then it's going to turn off 1,000 milliseconds later, or 1 second later. Wait for half a second, then turn on for a quarter of a second. So here we have turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. So it's 2 flashes timed in various ways. That's currently hard-coded. If there's interest, I can make that property file driven or something a little bit more straightforward, so that it's easy to change if anyone else out there needs this. So it says the port's listening, we're waiting for the activate sound. Down here at the bottom we have this force activation button, and I found it's a pretty good idea to go ahead and hit that the first time. That kind of that loads up the wave file, makes less of a delay the next time the button is pressed. So we'll go ahead and hit force activation right now. The strobe light's not hooked up, but the sound is going to play. Right, and it says here forcing activation, played the sound. So now we're good. So I've got the button over here, and whenever I close the contacts, we should see an update on the screen, and we should hear the thunder. So here we go. And for kind of a debounce principle on the button here, you're only allowed to push the button once every 5 seconds. That just prevents any kind of weirdness with the signal on the COM port changing high to low. So we can do it again. And now it's blocking, and there we go. So that's pretty much it. We say stop, and it tells us we've stopped. The COM port should be now open again, and that's pretty much it. So this is all written in Java 1.6. I will put the source code out there somewhere eventually for anyone who needs it. In the meantime, just shoot me a message if you'd like a copy. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. All right, thank you.